Good evening. Welcome to Derail Valley Simulator. I just did an audio test. I hope it's still working. My ambient audio failed me last time I was out doing the live stream, and it tested good just a little bit ago. So, yeah, we're going to the coal processing plant I affectionately call the web because it is. Look at it. That's a web. That is a web of rails that's hard to get in and out of. I've got it figured out how I'm going to get in it. But getting out of it, yeah, I've got it figured out how I'm going to do that too, if I can remember. That's the trouble. So we got a load of tooling, the coal power plant. I said processing plant. I'll change that. Anyway, 720 tons of tooling. I just said that. 38,000 and change. And we've got it hooked up down here on all the green containers and the red containers on the other side, track 3 there. And we got to deliver what? No, wait a minute. Oops. I thought that said B. No. Oh, 2I. Okay. A2I. Right. That's right. Okay. Got it figured out here. Going to A2I, which I was going to come in the back way, but there's no turn up there. Way up here. So I'm going to pull by this, back it in, clear back up onto this rail, then pull forward and drop the load at 2I, which is here right on this top little spur here. Then pull the engines on around down here. Then back them out here, back here, then back out to the main track. And I think what we'll do, we may leave it hooked. I don't know. We'll just see how we make time-wise. And if we make good time, I'll go on up the machine factory. Don't think I'm packing anything from there. Got something going to the oil refinery, and this is military here. I always got to have somebody watching me because I make so many mistakes. Yeah, let's get it going. Break a leg. Oh man, I just about split on the fence. Lid on the fence? No, it would have been a split on the fence. This has been quite a week, this past week. Too many things to even mention half. Don't have any blinking lights, so we're looking good. I think we'll need any tracking. wonder if the kitty cats are out playing today. There's one over there. Yep, I see one. Right there. He's running. He's gonna run right in front of us. Go on, you stupid little kitty. Oh, he changed his mind. He got some. Oh, here comes another one. Right under the train he goes. Yeah, let's go down. Up, down. Yeah, the web. I don't like that place. I've only delivered, I think, twice in that thing. And there's never anything to haul out. It's usually just shunting or create a job. Well, it's a coal power plant, you know, and I titled this video wrong. Well, I'll change that if I remember. Okay, we gotta, let me think here what we're gonna do. We're gonna go just like we're heading to the machine factory, which we are, basically. Tooling, so it's a safe load. Just tooling along now. 70 plus 60, 330. 330. And it's sitting pretty close to 330. I think it is 330. In case we need it. The heavy part. The hill's taking the weight right now. The engines are taking the weight because the weight is right on the hill, I should say. Now we'll start picking up. Ought to be interesting on the other end of this. At the web. And you can't have a train video without the train sound. That's just completely wrong. What can you do? Is it the streaming software? It's not the game, I'm quite sure of that. I think, personally, that it's YouTube that does it. Oh, let's hop to the top. Get some fresh air. Digger Island. We're riding Brutus. He's lead. let it push us a while. Oh, the rails, they are complaining. Duck and cover. Playing tree dodge. Dodge tree? It's not as fun since the upgrade. It still works. Jump. Jump again. Jump. Duck. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. Brakes. Duck and cover. More brakes. I know what's ahead. Jump. That was a horrible jump. I think I ducked and then jumped when I ducked. Jumped while I was ducking or something. I think we got 50 switches coming, so we're good. Uh-oh. We got a switch. Hang left. The farm, oil well central. It's a clear day. Got some the 40 zone coming up, so I need to get this thing slowed down. And that's probably it right there. it's going up to 60. And then your switches down at the bottom of the hill are 30. Come on, slow down a little bit. Come on, a little bit more. Come on, you can do it. I'm not too concerned because we don't have gasoline in the tankers behind us. Oh heck, we better get behind the wall on this one. So confused. We'll just hang around right here. All right. Speedboat River. Ambient frogs down through here. some place down through here. Missed them. No, there's a little froggy. Right here is where it's at. City West. pushing it a little. Get out of that city. There's our destination. Smokestack of the web. We better hop to the top again. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The web. Welcome to my web, said the spider to the fly. Let's peruse this one more time here. I shouldn't have to set any switches backing this way. Only switch setting will be when I start going back forward. So let's get her done. Quit talking about her, get her done. Let her coast. Give her a little. It's all the way out till we meet a switch on the north side. Actually, that's not the north side either. Every time I look at the map, that's north of that. So it's the east side. I wonder where our shunting jobs are. Just, well, I'm going to try to make it to the machine factory. I think we got plenty of time if I do everything right, which would be, if I do, it'll be on video. Just like when I don't, it's on video. So when I come back forward, I'll be taking, I can't remember, I think it's this outer track here, back down into that. Uh-oh, maybe, we'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh. I think I got this figured right. Pretty sure I got it figured right. This outer track will be our drop track, which would be, what did it say? The A2I. Right now we're on, well, it doesn't say what we're on. Come on, give me a little more juice. Yeah, that's our drop track right there. There's your straight, pull in, be your first stride. This is the track we need to be on right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. A2I, here we be. Then we'll see if we can get set free. Gotta say, they've built quite a structure, quite a setup here. Now, this is where I found my DE6 when when they first upgraded, and we had to get our restoration engines restored. Looked all over for it. I finally found it here. But that don't mean it'll be here for everyone. In the beginning, I was looking for these things crashed into rivers and stuff like that, which they said they could be. It was my misunderstanding that they could be. Everything I found was in stations, in or near stations. And I was desperately seeking Susan, which was my DE6. It wasn't Susan. Can't remember what my old DE6 is. 007's the number on it. Never have found 007 since. I found 008, DE6, and 009, DE2. Okay, let's stop and drop. Ziggy, time.
The time is 6:07 p.m.
Well, we got time. Drop them. Where are you? There you are. Boy, that has some tension. Woo! Where's our red, or I mean our green light? And there it is. Way over yonder. Right here. See, there ain't no green hulls. It's just logistics and shunting like we just dropped. Well, no, that ain't it yet because I ain't got paid for it. Let's see if we can get some money here. Is it 38,000 and change, right? Yep, 38,000 and change. We got it. 38,406. Cha-ching, 79.9. Okay. I don't think I'm going to bother with any of this here, since it's not going anywhere. This logistical stuff, it just means you're just going to have a headache of stuff in your way. So let's see if we can't get out of here. That's headache enough. You're the one I'm talking about. Who, you? Yes, you. Okay, let's see if we can read it again. Oops. Oops. Okay. So we're out here on this outer track. So we got to go back in on 6. Clear back into there. Okay, let's oops. Okay, there's some crossovers there. I may have something in my way if I may have to go on that crossover track. Just take it slow and easy. I know we're going to have trouble here. It's okay. This is going to work out better, I think. Maybe. Whoa. You. Yes. You're already right. Left. Right. Left is right. Right is wrong. Yeah, and then we'll back out on that track, then head on back out. Yeah, there you go. I think that's probably why these switches are set like they are. I'm sure that's what I did last time. We'll head on up to the factory. boop boop ba-doo. Here we be, number 3. Now we're out of here. Bye-bye. I don't know what the speed is on this one. Well, that seemed easy enough. First time I did that, I was a wreck. We'll stop up here and go to the office and check out some things. Stop right here because I don't know if I want to go to the military yard. See if we got any trams or anything over here. You don't have much, hardly anything anymore. There we go. Yeah, we got some over there. Let's go to the office and see what we got. I like hauling them. Wood scrap to the sawmill. Scrap metal to the steel mill. Trams to the harbor. $50,000, that's not bad for a bunch of trams. Trams. You know, I jest. I always jest. That's part of my nature. What we got? Oh, we got choppers to be shunted. Looks like that's probably a pretty penny. Then we got 33,000 going back. Ammunition going back. All right, we'll take that. Ziggy, time.
It's 6:16 p.m.
We got just enough time to hook up. Where are you going? E8i. E80. Do. So, back in your military load. Once you get to the harbor, back that one in, drop it, head out, fill with fuel, head down to E8i, drop it, And we'll check for jobs. Actually, we may end up doing these next after this. The military supplies for 27. And spent nuclear fuel for 105, Alex. $18,000. I thought it'd be more than that. And, what did I have to hook up first? That's got to be hooked first. Doggone it. I'm turning the wrong way. Guess we're going to have to take old Dorf as our lead. The only way I can get out of that is by hooking this first. And it still wouldn't help, I don't think. Let's go. No, I can do this. I can do this the way I want. We'll pull up through here. Back down and get our trams. We're on 6S, right? Or I mean 5.0, rather. Book 'em, Dano. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Don't just think about it. Go get your engines. Where are your engines? Okay. This will keep Brutus in the lead. If I do it right. You never know. Actually, I could go up through that way. Let's go ahead and do that. Didn't look to see if I had an open track on B. We'll just go on through C then. I know there's one there. I hope my training will be too long to do what I want to do here. Shouldn't be. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got one open. I think. Oh. Go left. Duck. Quack, quack. Okay, I think it's gonna work fine. Get a little move on. Get out of my way, it's moving just in time. They knew I was coming. Okay. there. I wasn't sure, so. I always see cars sitting out here that they've machined, but never any jobs to haul them. They've got jobs to haul tractors, but you'd never see any tractors sitting on the lot. Oh, my favorite colored ones now. My blue ones, my blue boys underneath me here. Now let's go way out and back into the military yard. Whoa, jump. I don't think I can duck that one. So I hope I can get back far enough to head out this track here. I'm hoping. I don't know if I can or not. If I can't, I'm in trouble. What do we look like up here? Man, she's gonna be close. Oh, I don't think I got room. I can come back a little bit further, but man, this ain't gonna work. That's what I'm afraid of. How far can I come back? I need an engine's length. That might be an engine's length. We gotta go. We need to go through the wall by about 2 feet. That's what I was afraid of. Anyway, if I can't make it, I'll park it here for tonight. We'll let it bump. Because it's as far as you can go. Now I might have made enough room. Oh, looky there. Looky there. It's your lucky day, man. Let's pull it on out of here. Let's get out on the main line so we can get hit. Good deal. Never happen again. Actually, I'll just park it right here, right off the main line. Park it on the spur. Stop. Boop-boop-a-doo. Good job, boy. How'd you do that? I just want to see how much fuel we had. Oh, and we barely used a quarter tank. Oh, okay. I always like to go shopping when I got a little time. Even though I got about everything there is to got in this game, and I don't use a quarter of. I don't use there's probably a quarter of this stuff I've got that I don't use. Orange lights are one of them. The sticky tape I've got. No meaning. Got an oiler. I've only used it ever once. Proximity reader. I've got them mounted. I don't ever use them. Proximity sensor. Got. Q2. That thing caused me more grief. I've thrown away a couple of them. It caused my other remote to mess up. That's worked once on me. I've got that in both engines. I didn't actually realize that was a reset in the middle. I learned the hard way. Yellow light bar. Don't even know if I got one of those. Anyway, there is something I want to do here. I don't think I can fast travel to it though. I'm gonna have to hop. I want to see if there's a turn back up here. Can you get out of here without getting lost? Yeah, I think so. That shouldn't take too long. Ziggy, time.
It's 6:31 p.m.
I would be getting off. I'm just exploring right now. Right here. This is what I thought. See, if they put a spur in here to go left, you can go into the... Listen to that mosquito. It's just like real life here. Man, he's trying to hold me down for his buddies to get me. Well, that's the back way into the coal power plant. And I thought at first I could come in this back way, but I got to thinking, so I don't think there's a spur that turns that way. So let's get backed up. I could fast travel back. What's the fun in that? No, get me up here. So you all have a good evening. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Digger out.